Hello, once again, Your Honor. Let's have court part 41. Forgive me, I'm very tired right now. But some things just occurred to me. When I think about things, Your Honor. Oh, good to see you again. I was just standing there again after doing all these videos, after thinking about that 4 or 5 years where this thing was going on. I'm standing there again asking myself, why are you giving these people the benefit of the doubt anymore? In the midst of it, Your Honor, I don't think I realized how serious it was. At times I did, and I would tell the audience how serious it is. What risks I'm taking. That it's my ass out there. And it's easy for other people, Your Honor, to watch someone else's ass be out there. In a football game, up on a stage, whatever, or in an investigative capacity. Very easy to watch others take the risks. But as I look back on it again after doing all these videos and presenting my case, Your Honor, I'm standing there. Why am I still doubting myself? Why am I still not acknowledging, or why didn't I acknowledge then how serious this all was? I guess when you're in the middle of something, maybe you don't realize the full gravity. And I think that's what happened with me. And it comes down to this, Your Honor. My life was in danger. My freedom was in danger. My reputation, everything. The only thing that kept certain people at bay, even though they were already sent once, what I'm talking about, Your Honor, is when they sent 2 thugs to the store to visit me. When they sent 2 FBI agents, which were again just thugs, whether they were real FBI, fake FBI with credentials and jackets, meaningless. They were still just thugs for millionaires, and I guess that's what our society is, always has been. This is nothing new. What kept all those things at bay, believe it or not, was exposing it, was telling my audience that it took place immediately. What I'm trying to say is you people in the audience are what kept these things even remotely at bay. I think my intelligence as well, because I knew how to handle them. But the real protection, so to speak, and I've mentioned this years ago to you people, my audience I'm talking to. The real protection was making it public. I think people would have been a lot more bold as they were, had I not been making it all public, Your Honor. This wasn't a game. I knew the power of a voice, my voice. And I knew, and I know now, that that was my main protection from even worse events taking place. I mean, God knows what the intentions were, Your Honor, when the thugs showed up. They needed me at the back of the store. We could have had our discussion or whatever they wanted to do in the front of the store, Your Honor. I would have been fine with that. Why weren't they fine with that? Whatever that discussion would have been, if you catch my drift, Your Honor, I would have been fine with doing that in front of the store. They weren't fine. They wanted it in the back of the store. They wanted it, the conversation, in quotes, to take place. Again, something that's never happened to me before, even remotely close. Nothing's ever happened to me in my life like that. I knew exactly what it was. And certain people have made comments over the years, and I've asked myself over and over again, are you assessing that correctly, Nick? Really think about it. Every time I look back, I'm sorry. These two guys show up out of nowhere in a $150,000 car. They need to talk to me specifically, but they can't talk at the front. They need to talk in the back where no one can see. All of a sudden that happened after I start talking about a dead rock star on camera, and it got traction. So the message was getting out. Many people couldn't have that, Your Honor. Again, TikTok shut down in 1 month. My biggest video got 1,500 views. Does that sound right to you, Your Honor? Shut down on Facebook in 2 weeks, Your Honor. Private account, not even circulated amongst all the public accounts. Private account, 500 followers. Shut down in 2 weeks. Does that sound right to you, Your Honor? This website shut down 3 times. The last time they didn't even shut me down. They just deny me access and pretend nothing's wrong with that. Does that sound right to you, Your Honor? I just read today that a certain politician threatened the head of Facebook with possible jail time in the future. Now his restrictions on Facebook have been lifted. If that man's restrictions on Facebook can be lifted, I'm banned for life from Facebook. They will shut me down in 3 seconds. The second they realize it's me, based on the word of millionaires, because I dared speak about them. Does that sound right to you, Your Honor? Forget your connections and status in life and all that. Does that sound right to you? That I'm banned for life, I get shut down in 2 weeks, no appeals, no threaten the head of the company with prison time, and I get my accounts back. None of that for me, Your Honor. The point I'm making, all the various websites and shutdowns I've faced, censorship, outright abject censorship, based on the word of millionaires, stalkers, crazy people, jealous fiancés, of friends of mine, etc. They can't let me speak. Why am I doubting myself, Your Honor? I'm a danger to no one. So what's so dangerous about what I'm saying? That it's possibly the truth? Because that's what it feels like based on the response. I'm not Hannibal Lecter here. No reason for all these shutdowns. It doesn't make sense, Your Honor, unless... Why am I still doubting myself? What basis logically do I have to doubt myself? I can't think of a logical basis. That's the dilemma I have, Your Honor, every time I try and go back over the line. And by back over the line, I mean, okay, you're wrong, Nick, based on this thing here. I haven't seen that thing here since day one, Your Honor. That makes me say, okay, you need to go back over the line. It's 7 years later, I still get shut down mercilessly on websites. When I get 1,500 views, someone saw something getting traction and that scared them. Not even real traction where I got 100,000 views. But I'm a charming guy and I know how to make a video that can get some views. I've been doing this a long time. And I don't gotta do anything crazy, I just gotta be me. Does that make sense to you, Your Honor? It makes sense to me only if 7 years later I'm still getting shut down mercilessly. If I'm right. I can't logically fit it anywhere that indicates that I'm wrong. They sent thugs. They deployed a troll campaign. Publicist tactics from Second One. Then mob tactics. Then get law enforcement involved. Try to associate me with that when I've never been arrested for anything. Ever, Your Honor. The 5, 6, 9, 10 channels made about me, copying my model as well, those people stealing my videos, websites defaming me, shutting me down every 3 seconds, Your Honor. What does it sound like to you? This is what it sounds like to me, Your Honor. They cannot let me speak. They would rather die than allow me access to social media. Beginning with the millionaires, continuing to the websites, they've all taken on this attitude. And the only websites that leave me up are the websites I do not talk about Chris Cornell on. None of this craziness happened in my life before I started talking about this dead rock star. No thugs, no FBI, no trolling campaigns, no vile entities running to my channel to sexually harass women as websites enable and allow it. What reason? That's really the question I need to ask. What reason do I have to doubt myself and my assessment of the situation? I can't think of one. They keep blatantly telling me, Your Honor, the websites, the millionaires, the crazy people, the just everything that comes at me and has come at me since day one. Everything they're doing and saying, tell me, Your Honor, yeah, there's something here. Otherwise, this much attention would not be paid. It's that simple. There's something here. And there were moments, I wish I was wrong about all of this. There were moments specifically, though, I wished I was wrong and I wanted to be proven wrong. One of those moments, Your Honor, was an interview with a man named Martin Kirsten by his spiritual advisor, I guess you could call him, who wanted to be a televangelist or wants to be a televangelist. Before that interview took place, and I couldn't believe it took place, there were very odd circumstances around that as well, that it even happened. I already explained them in a prior video, though, Your Honor. I wanted the man to prove me wrong. I wanted him to be live and vivacious and show me something. Not be the perfect personification of the exact interview I would expect if something nefarious took place that night. That's what I saw. It's not because I wanted to see that. That's what everyone saw. Yet another human being that we see in the public eye for 5 seconds or 20 years that doesn't know how to be human and can't even fake it. Just like certain women when they go on Good Morning America or whatever show and try and cry and no tears come out. I guess I wanted to be proven wrong then too. I'm glad I thought about that. That, again, Your Honor, that's why I do these videos. That's why I'm submitting this testimony to you. Makes things occur to me. So just like Mr. Kirsten didn't show me anything in that interview, I really wanted to see something. God, if he just would have said Chris was a nice guy or something, or I enjoyed working for anything, it would have put a little doubt in my mind, but he didn't do it. And I don't want to hear NDA. He could have said Chris was a nice guy. I enjoyed working for him. A great singer. Anything, man. Could have said his name. You're not going to get sued for saying his name. You're not going to get sued for saying he's a nice guy. That would be ridiculous for anyone to even suggest that. You're not revealing details. And it wouldn't have hurt his security business either. So again, Your Honor, I was looking for something to put doubt in my mind. I was hoping the man would prove me wrong. But he basically went into hiding for 3 years. Rarely surfaced. Had a horrible reputation before this event, Your Honor. Before Chris Cornell's death. And then waits 3 years and does an interview with his spiritual advisor who wants to be a televangelist. And displayed no real boy emotion. I didn't see it, man. Despite all the men's Bible group talk. I really wanted to see it. But I didn't. On the morning shows, opportunity to prove me wrong. Opportunity to make me doubt myself. Certain parties tried to cry, but no tears came out. That's a problem for me. And then you add everything else I've conveyed to you, Your Honor, throughout these videos. And again, now that it's years later and I can look at it from a different perspective, I'm sitting here like, you're an idiot, Nick. What? They've given you no reason to doubt yourself, to doubt what you're saying, to doubt what you've uncovered, to doubt what others have uncovered. They've given me no reason. People out there, every party involved over this past years, they don't send thugs after a liar. They don't call the FBI on a liar. They don't deploy a troll farm on a liar. Websites don't shut you down in 2 weeks the second a millionaire calls. Because you're a liar. Again, to all parties involved, the judges, the lawyers, the companies, the millionaires, the viewers, the stalkers, the crazy people, the evil people. All of you, except for the audience, you wouldn't have paid this much attention to a liar. You wouldn't have taken this effort. And my God, what an effort people put forth to ruin me, my rep, and my business, and companies, etc. put forth. It's astounding. Some people, Your Honor, may say, well, look, he's talking on camera right now. We let him put a video up after we shut him down 3 times and took 80% of his audience every time. Look, we're still giving him an opportunity. He's an idiot. He's saying it's censored as he's talking on camera. Your Honor, these videos get no circulation. I'm in a little corner of nowhere after being shut down 3 times. TikTok won't even let me broadcast. Facebook won't even let me be a member of their website. Vimeo shut me down. Scene.life, a generic Facebook, shut me down or got hacked or something. It never ends, Your Honor. And it's only the places where I talk about this specific subject. Why this much attention? I guess the point with this, Your Honor, is They've given me no reason to doubt myself. I keep looking for reasons to doubt myself. I'm not one of these people who needs to think they're right all the time about everything, that thinks they're never wrong, that thinks they're incapable of being wrong. I've done videos like this a million times, Your Honor, where I've told my audience, yeah, I was doubting myself the other day, and then I thought of this. In other words, Your Honor, I guess it basically comes down to this. Every time I'm standing there smoking a cigarette or whatever by myself, and I'm thinking back on all this stuff, this 4 or 5 years, and it's still, the story's still going on. It's still happening. I just got shut down on TikTok recently. Again, 1,500 views was my biggest video. It would have been a lot more had they left it up. They saw it was gaining traction. They got scared. Every time I'm alone and I think back and I check in with myself. Are you doing the right thing? Are you saying the truth? Are you being fair? Are you wrong about these people? Every time I ask myself those questions and a tiny bit of doubt begins to creep into my mind, I think of everything that came at me and is still coming at me. And just because people keep their name out of it doesn't mean it's not happening. I'm the living witness to it happening. The fact that I'm on my 4th channel on this website after they defamed me and ruined my business. Kind of proves what I'm saying. Do I seem like a crazy person that needs to be locked up? A lot of people that hate me would say yes. Unfortunately, they're dead wrong. The ones that stalked me need to be locked up. The ones that use mentally challenged people to hurt me on social media, and the social media that allows it, enables it, leaves it up to spike complaints. They're the ones that should be locked up. They're the sick ones. The ones deploying trolling campaigns to sexually harass women online, to ruin me, my rep, and my business. They're the ones that need to be locked up. They're the danger to society. Just for that alone. Let alone if anything nefarious happened the night Chris Cornell died. The fact that they're willing to use those tactics. The fact, again, let's continue the theme, who deserves to be locked up. The people that use the court system to smear people legally. Then when you read the documents, you see the judge read their bullshit that they wrote in the documents to smear someone in the press, because they know, the publicity people know, that most humans aren't going to look that deeply into it. They're too busy or they don't care. That's human nature. They're not going to go past the headlines. So I write something in a court document about somebody. You know this, Your Honor. This isn't news to you. Maybe it's news to some other people. I write an allegation in a court document. It doesn't matter what it is. I could say Joey down the street burnt down the 7-Eleven in a court document. I pay an outlet to print that. Forget about it. It's over. Forget about what happens in court. And they know this. They know it's a publicity game. That's what they do. Okay, that's common standard practice for them. So again, who deserves to be locked up? Who's the threat to society? Who tries to ruin process servers' lives because they dared serve them legal papers using the court system? Who's a threat to society? Who sent thugs after someone? Who called the FBI for no reason and they knew it before they called on a person that never tried to contact them ever, as they were contacting me via my comment section. Who's a threat to society? I don't know. They sound kind of dangerous to me. And I'm, again, living witness to it all. They don't just sound dangerous to me. They are dangerous to me specifically and in general. They've proven it. But I'm the one that keeps getting shut down. I'm the one they're trying to paint as a scammer, etc. But I'm not the threat to anyone. In fact, there are many threats to me still to this day, Your Honor, that I won't go into because this video is getting long. My point is, who's the threat? I didn't send thugs after anyone. I didn't call the FBI on people. I didn't make it my mission in life to go behind the scenes and attempt to keep my name out of it and destroy people's livelihoods, reputations, etc. I put my face on and name on everything I said and done. I've said and done. Since day one, you notice that too, Your Honor. I'm not afraid to put my name on it. Everybody else is. When they send thugs, when they deploy troll farms, when they never once make it a point to say my name on social media, yet they're doing all these things behind the scenes. When stalkers use robocalls and make fake channels, etc., with fake pictures and fake voices. These are the threats that continue this day, and the fact that they keep they make it a point to keep their name out of it doesn't make it any less of a threat to me personally. Just because they didn't get on social media and say, hey, we sent those thugs. And again, Your Honor, palpable fear of these people, all the way down to my level. I'm talking people with money are afraid of these people. People in the middle are afraid of these people. People down at my level, viewers, regular common folk, are afraid of these people. So just because they didn't admit they sent the thugs, just because they didn't admit they sent the FBI, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Doesn't mean I'm not the living witness to it. And at this point, Your Honor, I'm not getting anything out of this. There's no money coming in. They made sure that. There's no views anymore. Yet I'm still saying the stuff. Why would I do that? If I was just here for the grift. Why would I do that? Why would I take it to the courtroom? If I was just here for the grift. Again, this much attention would not be paid. If I was a liar, grifter, etc., there were a lot of liars and grifters involved with this Chris Cornell situation. They didn't get thugs sent after him. They didn't get trolling campaigns deployed. They didn't get websites defaming them intentionally, maliciously. Why was I special, Your Honor? I guess is the question I'm asking. I was made jokes about how I'm special and get treated differently over the years. But that's not a joke. It's reality. Why am I special, Your Honor? Why does so much attention need to be paid to the homeless joke? Why does everyone care what the homeless joke says so much? The scammer says so much. The liar says so much. Why does everyone care so much what he has to say, right? Your Honor? Why is it necessary to shut down when your biggest video gets 1,500 views? Just a homeless joke, right? Liar, scammer, etc. That's what they say about me, right? So why does everyone take it so personally? Why does everyone, including top-level millionaires, care what I say? Why? Why do stalkers and crazy people care so much what I say? Why do people make it their life's mission to ruin me behind the scenes without their name attached? Again, I'm not afraid to put up my face or name on anything I do. Why are so many people afraid? Maybe they're doing something wrong. Maybe I'm on the right side of it, and I'm not afraid to sign my name to it. I don't need to go into court and lie like this website will go into court and lie and say, we never got a call from those millionaires. We never received bullshit information from your buddy's fiance. If you're so proud of all you've done, put your name on it. Send me the evidence. Post the evidence online. I'm giving you permission. Post the evidence you have on me, this website, online, in public, for the whole world to see. That's how secure I am in my record. How about you, millionaire, trillion-dollar website? Are you that secure in your record? The millionaires that call the FBI and send thugs and deploy trolling campaigns and contact websites to get me shut down for years, everywhere I go. Why don't you sign your name to it? Why don't you put your face on it? If you're proud of the work you're doing, if you're on the right side of it. The stalkers and crazy people, why don't you put your name and face on it? If you're so proud of what you're doing. Again, every time I expose these people, Your Honor, whether be they stalkers, millionaires, etc., I'm the one that gets shut down as websites enable the stalking of me, the terrorization of me and my audience. They enable it, they allow it, they encourage it. Again, Your Honor, just last week, the week before, someone did a video where they doxed my girlfriend and YouTube, and they directed that video at me, at Shadow Prince, my account. YouTube sent me a notification. Hey, Nick, look at this stalker that's doxing you that we enabled for years. When they call us, we shut you down. We enable the stalking when you try and go public with it. And this website isn't the only website that is guilty of it. If I dared, Your Honor, do a video where I doxed someone, parodied someone, and directed it at them, I would be shut down in 5 seconds, and we all know it. Even the lawyers that are going to come in and lie in court for this website and others. They all know it. Again, Your Honor, I'm special. There are special rules. The problem is when I attempt to give the websites the benefit of the doubt, when I attempt to give the millionaires the benefit of the doubt, when I attempt to give all the crazy people and channel people and this whole celebrity thing that revolved around me. People talked about me every day on LSA, not Chris Cornell. Me. Who the fuck am I? I'm a guy on camera that a lot of people seem to care what he says. But I guess I have to end it with this question. Why don't you all put your names and faces on it? I'm not afraid to put my name and face on it. Yet all of you are. Maybe that's because, no, not maybe, it is because you're on the wrong side of it and I'm not. I don't need to call FBI and then pretend I didn't. I don't need to send thugs and then pretend I didn't. I don't need to stalk people and pretend I didn't. Because I'm on the right side of it and you're on the wrong side of it. And it's that simple. I'll continue this in the next installment, Your Honor. Forgive me for making it so long.